but they lost in the playoffs to the Chiefs. But it's a new year with big expectations in Cleveland. Travis Kelce said the Browns are a contender and added, quote, "I think the Browns and Chiefs are definitely neck and neck." Acho, are the Browns neck and neck with the Chiefs in the AFC?
Absolutely they are, Sel. And I don't know that this is actually even debatable. Running backs, who has the better core? We know. See, they get bored.
Voltron.
They get bored when you better kill them. Running backs, we know the Browns have a better core. Offensive line, seeing as the Chiefs have to replace, I believe, 3 starters up front.
They've replaced 2 already.
We already know the Browns have a better offensive line. Wide receiving core, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry. I would take the Cleveland Browns. If you want to say receiving group, counting Travis Kelce and Miko and Tyreek Hill, give me the Chiefs. Defense, secondary, Chiefs got Ty Matthew, but you know what the Browns got. You know they got Denzel Ward. You know they just drafted Newsome in the first round. You know they got Grant Delpit, who won the Thorpe but missed last year with an ACL injury. Defensive line, something you know better than even I. Chris Jones, nice. Frank Clark, nice. But Myles Garrett, we aren't going to laugh at him, not going to scoff at him. Jadeveon Clowney, I actually don't love, but I think he'll make some noise opposite Myles Garrett.
Oh, because he's now here on Cleveland team.
So with that, I think he might make some noise opposite Myles Garrett. So with all that being said, are they neck and neck?
Neck and neck?
Yes, but what comes above the neck? The head.
Oh.
And who's the head of the team, the quarterback? So they neck and neck.
No, keep going. No, it's time to slight Cleveland once.
They neck and
Talk
neck.
about that head.
But when you get to the head, which is Patrick Mahomes versus the head, which is Baker Mayfield, that is when the Kansas City Chiefs are still a head above the Cleveland Browns. But the question is, are they neck and neck? Neck and neck, I don't know why you was doing all that ha-ha, kiki, and giggling.
Whoa.
Teams, rosters,
yes.
The Browns are better.
What the hell?
Real talk. Like, it's not even, it's not arguable. The Browns got the better running backs. You know this.
You ain't going, retake.
They do. Do they not?
Remix of the retake.
Do they not? Like Q&A, do the Browns have the better running backs?
I don't give a damn what they got. It ain't adding up. So whatever.
It all adds up.
It doesn't add up. Okay, let's go. 2 years ago, what was all that doing, adding up? What did they do? Did they make the playoffs?
Coach. They did not have a head coach.
Last year, they made the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
How far did they go? They go
to
as
the
far.
Cleveland Browns, to the Chiefs game, and lost by 5.
Come on. They played each other, and one team kept playing. Okay, how far did that team go? All the way to the Super Bowl. What happened to the Cleveland Browns? Neck and neck. I don't even know the disparity between people who have the same neck height, but then who got a big ass Peyton Manning? Like, who head is so long and you're like, he's 6'6" and he's 5'11", but they neck and neck. I don't know, but I'm not gonna let you tell me that you look at these two teams and the only difference is the gap between Patrick Mahomes and Baker Mayfield.
It was a 5-point gap.
Are you kidding me?
It was a 5-point gap.
We were just saying, let me stop saying we, because I'm gonna use you against you and see how you like fighting yourself. You told me that the Chiefs were dynastic. You told me that the Chiefs were going to score 30-some points in the Super Bowl, whatever.
Yes,
we know they've been to back-to-back Super Bowls. We're talking about comparing them to a team that just made the playoffs for the first time since 1994 when you were 4 years young. Acho, you got an Emmy or 2. Did you win a second one?
Just one, I know.
Damn it, look at me.
At least I won the individual, though.
I know. Boom, my dog. Don't feel bad. You won one. I got donut. Guess what? In terms of winning Emmys, we ain't neck and neck, okay? What else have you all state in high school? I ain't neck and neck with you. Now, when it comes to them contracts and the pros, you ain't neck and neck with me. Dog, you know how we do this. When we all got together on our recruiting trips, you went to UT, so
yes,
I know you were, everybody showed up. I'm all state this, I'm this and this. There was a big joker. Playboy All-American. Yep. Oh, shut up, dog. He that dude. Other than that, let me see your Letterman jacket. Damn. I ain't got to talk to you. I don't want to talk to Cleveland about but my running backs, but my tight ends.
Have to.
All I got to do is look at that Letterman jacket. Not enough patches. Not enough patches.
I have just one question for you, Marcellus Wiley.
Uh-oh. Do I got to answer?
How many points would you say that Patrick Mahomes is greater than Baker Mayfield over the course of a game? 2 touchdowns?
Okay,
a touchdown?
Is it in the Super Bowl or any other game?
Any other game.
Because in the Super Bowl, he ain't going to score.
Any other game. How many points would you say that Patrick Mahomes will get you more than Baker Mayfield?
That's so tough because it's interdependent on his weapons.
Of course.
But I think for real, he's 1 to 2 touchdowns greater.
Correct. He's 1 to 2 touchdowns greater.
Minimum.
When Patrick Mahomes got hurt, the Chiefs were 1 to 2 touchdowns ahead of the Cleveland Browns.
And Baker couldn't beat the backup.
What I'm saying is, outside of the quarterbacks, the teams are literally better, or the Chiefs are, or the Browns are better. They better.
Come back. I'm reeling you back in. Bruh, if I put you on the Browns right now, your mind wouldn't even imagine the things that if I put you on the Chiefs, they would. Seriously, we've been on that team. Dog, how many teams you play for? I played on 4 teams. How many you played on?
3.
3.
Right, Browns, Giants, Eagles.
Is one of them not counting you, or you not counting one of them?
Giants not counting me?
I love it. I bet Jacksonville shouldn't count me. Here's the thing, dog. When you land, you do the census. You measure what's on the team, and you look at the soil. You're like, oh, we got something here. I'm saying when you land in Cleveland right now, you got something here, but a lot more to prove. When you land in Kansas City, it's not anything to prove. It's something to live up to. So there's a completely different expectation versus we got to build something in Cleveland versus we just got to maintain something in Kansas City. We got to bring in, whoa, I got hot 100. We got to bring in Fox NFL analyst Greg Jennings. So, Greg, the Browns neck and neck with the Chiefs in the AFC.
No, they are not neck and neck with the Chiefs in the AFC. And what you said last, Marcellus, is exactly where I'm going to head. The expectations. The expectations of the Chiefs are so far beyond what the expectations of the Cleveland Browns have been and are even going into this season. So with that being said, that alone lets me know they're not on the same playing field. Now, how the Browns view the Chiefs, that may be different. I don't think that they fear the Chiefs. I think Travis Kelce has a point. Yeah, he's honoring the fact that this team is no longer the Browns that we've come to know over the last however many years. And so I think you have to address that. They are a better team. They are a real contender. But when you look at elite teams in the National Football League, specifically targeting the AFC, we don't say Cleveland Browns right away. We say Kansas City Chiefs right away. That is the first team that comes out of each one of our mouths. So there is no way we can sit here and the second team is not Cleveland Browns. So there's no way we can say that they're really neck and neck, Acho. And when you look at the quarterback and the quarterback disparity, yes, they have great talent. A lot of teams have great talent, but the experience separates that talent when that talent has no experience. And the Cleveland Browns are gaining experience, but the Chiefs have been there. They've done that. They've won, they've lost at the highest height. The Cleveland Browns are still reaching that. They're hungry. They're hungry. They're salivating, but they're not there yet.
My dog, G, you put that take together as good as you put that outfit together. I respect that take. I respect that take. But now I got to take y'all back to math class to make my point.
Go.
PEMDAS. You should know what that stands for, Marcellus. You went to Columbia. Gee, I don't know about your education. PEMDAS. Y'all remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It's the order of operations in math, how you have to figure out how you're going to multiply an equation. Come on, Sale. You went to Columbia.
I ain't go to Harvard.
Anyway, all that is to say that you can have all these digits inside parentheses, but you still have to multiply them first by the number outside of the parentheses. Why do I bring that up, Sel? Because very simply put, inside the parentheses, the Cleveland Browns, those numbers add up to more than the numbers that the Chiefs have inside the parentheses. Because outside of that one digit, outside the parentheses, which is the quarterback position of Patrick Mahomes, the Cleveland Browns actually sum a greater amount of talent than the Chiefs sum up. I do not have to restate it, but gee, you will at least admit it is true because you've called games, so you know. Top to bottom, the Browns roster is better than the Chiefs roster, top to bottom, particularly when you assume you're losing your right tackle, you're losing your left tackle, you're replacing one of your guards. Specifically when you assume all of that, the Browns got a better roster. The only difference is that quarterback position, albeit a very major difference because of who they are and because of how significant that position is. But I understand why Travis Kelce would say they're neck and neck. Because when he looks at it, he's like, hey, they a nice squad. We only beat them by 5. We was up by 12, but they had the ball when we had Patrick Mahomes, and Mahomes didn't trip and get hurt. They knocked Patrick Mahomes out the game. So you know what? We are neck and neck. I think we would be sleeping on the Browns to not assume they're closer than we believe they are.
Oh.
So one thing my wife always tells me is when people talk and you communicate and dialogue with individuals and they make a huge statement or a long statement and then they say, but, it just canceled everything that they just said.
But I said therefore.
Like that's you did. But if we
you did.
But if we take what is outside the parentheses, and so when you look at teams, and yes, I call games, so I understand how this works. You all understand how it works. We're gonna take you to call games. Y'all see this game. Y'all play this game.
Yeah.
When you look at these teams, you can't The only time you separate teams and dissect them is when you're going position from position. But when we talk about teams, you can't do that. You say this team, that